Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Christy with Soul's Journey by Christy, and this is my first video on this channel on the new moon special day. And I am a intuitive empath and medium. I'm also a Reiki master teacher. I offer readings and distance Reiki sessions. But also, I wanted to give collective guidance. I'll be doing guidance for each astrological sign, sun sign, collective readings for just the general collective, and probably some pick-a-card readings and things like that, just to give a little bit extra guidance for those that maybe are trying to step into their path, or maybe, are working some things out. So hopefully I'll be able to help give a little assistance with that. But today, being a new moon, and a pretty powerful new moon at that, we're being asked to release the things that are not true to our heart, that are not in alignment with what our soul's path is and what our heart's path is. And maybe some things that seemed comfortable or routine that maybe aren't serving us any longer, and recognizing those things, observing those things, and releasing them, knowing that we are protected and secure moving forward. As long as we're following our heart, we will be protected. So I'm just gonna pull a few cards here for the collective, for all of us, maybe what we most need to know for this new moon. So, first card I'm pulling is from the With Your Light Oracle card deck by Rebecca Campbell. Get an overall message for this new moon for the collective. Very little stuck today, so maybe some of these things, transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So yeah, I feel like some of the things that we thought were so instrumental to our path, we're finally seeing that some of these things are not true to our hearts any longer. So we are transforming, we're changing, we're ascending, and we're also releasing the things that are no longer serving us as we ascend. Okay. This one is the Starseed Oracle. What you most need to know for this full moon. I'm sorry, new moon. New moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo. For the collective side, what do we... Two came out. Okay. So, loosen your grip. So just like I said, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. So it's loosening our grip on some of the things that we thought were instrumental to our lives that are no longer at our frequency. They're no longer serving us. They're no longer moving us forward. And some of those things are a little bit, we have a tight grip on them. We were afraid to let them go, but we're being told now that we will heal deeply and move forward if we allow some of those things to flow away. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So to me, it's just following your heart. Every day, taking the steps that you feel in your heart. So what feels good in your heart, what feels right in your heart each day, you make those decisions without really knowing the full, because if you look here, she's at this gate and she can't really see what's on the other side. It looks magical, but it's unknown. And we're being asked to trust the unknown, to trust this new way of being. Because a lot of us are recreating who we are from the ground up. We're no longer, subscribing to our old timelines. We're jumping into new timelines with a new purpose, and it may look way different than how we've lived our lives previously. We've learned a lot. We've had a lot of life lessons, a lot of soul growth, higher learning, a lot of ascending, and we're transforming at a cellular level. Like, so is the earth, and we're ascending with her. And it's kind of like, when it feels good in your heart, when you know something's true in your heart, you know you're doing the right thing. You're moving in the right direction because it's what you feel in your heart. Anything heart-based can't go wrong. Even slowdowns, slowdowns in the path are there for us to learn and grow and observe things, release some things along the way. It doesn't mean you're not on your path. If you're following your heart, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get there. Okay, this is the good tarot. Okay. 10 of fire, 10 of wands. We're releasing those burdens. Releasing the heavy stuff. Releasing the things that are no longer serving our path. Letting them go. Loosen your grip. There's great things coming. There's great things on the other side. 7 of earth. It's like being divinely guided, knowing what to wait for, knowing what's of value, and cutting your losses in the things that are not serving you. Maybe you've put a lot of work into something and you don't want to give up on it just yet, just because you've been there a long time, you've had a friendship for a long time, you've had a job for a long time, you've put a lot of work, you've invested a lot into this old self that you were building. And now you're stepping into a new way of being. And some of those things that you've been waiting around for, it's time to cut them out and start fresh. Start fresh. Remove those burdens. Some of the things you've been waiting around for and tending to, because the 7 of earth is like tending to the garden and waiting for your crop. Some of those things have been a burden. They've been holding you back more than they've been helping you. So now we're getting realigned and we are realizing what is of value for our future, what's going to move us forward. And it's not some of the things that we've been used to. So we have here the Page of Fire and the King of Air. We're clear. We could see clearly those things that are serving us and are not serving us. What's in alignment with our heart and what isn't. And we're able to see that clearly and move forward with our passions. Move forward into a new way of being, a new creativity, a new way of presenting ourselves in the world. Yeah. Releasing what's, and it's in balance too, because here we have the Queen of Air. The 5 of Air, which is like the 5 of Swords. knowing what you want, moving forward, seeing clearly, seeing the truth, and moving away from anything that causes chaos in your life. Following your heart, embodying what it is that you see in your soul, what it is that you see in your heart. Where do you see yourself moving forward to? What do you see yourself providing in this world? What have you been tending to that isn't paying back, that isn't enriching your life and growing you? Let's get one more card. Yeah, we're really being asked to have faith, check in with your heart in everything. Even if it's just a way of thinking, a friendship that you have, a job that you have, an endeavor that you want to pursue. Check in with your heart. Trust how you feel in your heart. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. It doesn't have to look a certain way. We've been conditioned to believe that things have to look a certain way, and if they don't, then they won't be productive, that they're a waste of time, but that's not true. If you feel it in your heart, you can make it happen. You can make anything happen. You just have to believe. So what's one last message? Okay. Okay. So the bottom of the deck here we have going forward, moving into new territory, a new way of being, a new timeline. We are moving past this rigidity, this not being flexible, not being, wanting to have control of our lives, wanting to have control of everything, knowing what the outcome is going to be before we sign up. And we're being asked to let go of that and expect miracles. Because when you follow your heart, you will be in alignment with your truth. Whether you see the end in sight or not, whether it makes sense on paper or not, if it makes sense in your heart, you can make it happen. We're really being asked to step out. I didn't pull the full card, but I'm seeing the full card. Taking that leap of faith and trusting that you will not fall, that you will land somewhere new, somewhere exciting, somewhere fulfilling, somewhere that you can use your potential at your highest. But that's all I have for you today. I'm hoping it resonates with you all on some level or another. Feel free to share, subscribe, like, any feedback or anything that you'd like to add in, anything you'd like to see on this channel. I'm open to any suggestions. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.